any price chart and identify what I just explained. Okay, I'm recording. Okay, let me head to GDP JPY. This is XAE USD. So let me go to GDP JPY, the current price chart, guys. The current price chart. The current price chart. So now let's head to the 2 hours time frame as my higher time frame, because I can clearly see most of my trades from that point. So let's head to 2 hours time frame, guys. Let's head to 2 hours time frame. So now the next thing for us to do is what? Identify the trend, guys. Let's identify the trend. So what can I say at this point here? I'm seeing what? A break of structure, guys. A break of structure. Now I'm identifying the trend, guys. I'm identifying the trend. Okay, first of all, what I have to do is identify the trend. And now that's the main thing. Try prices in an uptrend. So now I can see a break of structure, which is more like impulsive move. And now this is more like the pullback, guys. Why is this the pullback? Because price swept this low, guys. Price swept this low. So now this is what our price has moved. Price created a break of structure. So price impulsive move, pullback, and what? An impulsive move, guys. And now this is the pullback. Correctional movement is yet to begin. So we don't know how far or how deep this correctional movement is likely going to come to before we see that trend continuation to the upside. Okay, so I don't predict data that is not yet released or about to be formed. I only trade what I see, and I trade what the market tells me, or wherever the market shows me. That's why I trade. So price is on a what? On a correctional movement, guys. Why is this a correctional movement? Why? Because price swept this previous low, guys. So this is the current chart on GDP JPY, which is a what? A change of character. This is a pullback. Impulsive, correctional, guys. Break of structure. And now let me zoom in. Now that we've been able to identify the impulsive movement, what's the next thing? Take the fib2, guys. The next thing for me to do is to make use of my fib2. Then I come to this point. This fib2 gives me more confidence in taking my trade. Okay, so this fib2 helps me to determine where price is likely going to come back to before I see what? That massive push that can either break the structure to the upside or get rejected, guys. So this level is my 50 to 61% level. And now if you can see, guys, the level there is a bit wide from this point to this point. That's a lot of pip, guys. That's a lot of pip. So I'll be just waiting for confirmation entry, guys. So I'm anticipating that price should come back to this point before I can start looking for a buy that is either going to lead to the break of structure or get rejected, guys. Fine. So now that I've been able to identify this, and I've been able to identify this is the last break of structure. So this is where the change of character began, guys. Price came here, gave a good reaction before it gets rejected, guys. So this is where the internal change of character happened before we are seeing the external change of character, guys. Why is this a change of character? Because there was a break of structure at this point. There was a break of BOS at this point, guys. So now this is GDP JPY live forex chart, guys. So now the current chart, guys, the current data is is printing a pullback. So what I should be anticipating on this trend is is to continue this pullback to this level or to this liquidity point, guys. So now what I'll do now is I'll jump into the 1 hour time frame because I just used the 2 hours time frame to take my analysis there. Since I've been able to identify that this is the pullback, what I should be looking for is sales, a short time sell, guys, a short time sell. And what can I see here? This is a break of structure on the 1 hour time frame, guys. This is a BOS. This is a BOS. So this is a zone here. Price came, gave that good push before we see what? A massive push to the downside. So from this high to this low, that is one candlestick movement, guys. That is one candlestick movement. From this high to this low, that is one candlestick movement. And now what I'm going to do now is take my Fibonacci to from this high, guys, to this low. From this high to this low, guys, where is my 50 to 61% level? This is the level here. One thing I notice about GDP USD is that price always hits my stop loss before going back to my direction. Why is it that? Because if I'm taking my trade from this my 50 to 61% level, guys, what I always look for is that on XAUUSD, sorry guys, on XAUUSD, I don't need to add extra pips below my points. For instance, let me show you guys. On XAUUSD, I don't need to add extra pips to my target, guys. I don't need to add extra points, to my target. But on GDP based on my back testing, I noticed that I need to be adding extra pips. Either the supply zone is below or not. I need to add extra pips before we can see that what push to the downside. So now what can I see at this point here? Guys? This is the high, a low, a high that failed, right? This is more like one move to the downside that failed, guys. So now what can I see at this point, guys? This is the live forex chart, guys. So what can I see at this point? I see that price came back to mitigate a sort of a zone here. So obviously my point of stop loss will be at this point. Because why? So one factor I need to explain about this that I did not mention on my explanation is that if there is a supply zone here and I'm having my 50 to 61% level at this point, guys, I'm having my 50 to 61% level at this point. Okay, I think it's not working. Okay, let me just use the live chat example since it's more easy to see at this point. So now this is a supply zone, guys. Why? Because this is a break of structure and this is the zone. So now if I'm to take the trade and I notice my 50% level is close to my point of interest, guys, this is the Fibonacci 2. This is the higher time frame Fibonacci 2, and this is what from this high to this low. If I'm to take my Fibonacci 2, this is the 51% level. And now what the price do? Price came back into that zone, guys. Price came back into that zone, and now we see that reaction to the downside. We see that massive reaction to the downside, guys, on GDP JPY. We see that massive reaction to the downside, guys. So now, since this 50% level has failed to do what? To push price to break this structure, definitely gets if this high gets taken out, we'll be looking for what? A push to the upside. So now, if this analysis trade has not happened on Monday, I would have taken this live trade because this is how my strategy works in the forex market. So let me go to a previous data. This is how the strategy works, guys. This strategy works 100% fine. I have backtest this strategy a lot, and it works very, very fine, guys. It works very, very fine. So let me head to XAUUSD. Let me show you on the live chart too, guys. Let me show you on the live chart on XAUUSD. Alright guys, on XAUSD charts, let's jump to 2 hours time frame for the analysis guys. Let's jump to 2 hours time frame for the main analysis. So on XAUSD, what can I see? Price is buying guys. Price is buying guys. Price is buying. So what can I see on XAUSD? This is the XAUSD live chart. What can I see? Price did what? Broke structure guys to the upside. Why are you behaving like this? Price broke structure to the upside guys. Price broke structure to the upside. And what can I say again? This is more like what? Impulsive move guys. Sorry, this is more like impulsive move, correctional movement, then what? An impulsive move. This is more like a impulsive move. Price is yet, price has not taken out the low, so still an impulsive move guys. We are still on an impulsive move on XAUSD. Still on an impulsive move guys. So guys, let me show you something about this strategy. So now on the impulsive move, correctional movement, what can we see? Price came back to this 50 to 61% level before what? We see that correctional movements that what led to the break of structure at this point. So this on the 2 hours time frame. So this strategy works for me guys. It works for me. I have backtested this strategy for almost I think I've backtested for almost 3 charts. I've backtested a lot on this trade, and it works a lot for me guys. It works a lot, but still yet I'm still on the level of backtesting. I don't want to jump into the live chart for now because Forest has shown me shaggy. So now I'm backtesting. I'm still on backtesting level guys. I don't want to jump into taking the live chart for now. So what can we see at this point here? Price made an impulsive move guys, correctional movement, and now I use my Fibonacci tool to determine where price is likely going to make that correctional movement guys, where price is likely going to make that correctional movement. And now this is the example at this point. Price made a correctional movement to this 51% level, then we see the push to the upside. Now if you notice on GDP JPY that I made the percent level of the trend, you notice that on GDP JPY, the 50 to 61% level is large, okay, is large, but on XAUSD is small. So obviously I would have taken this trade, no, obviously I would have taken this trade, then target this next liquidity, obviously, or above this high. And I used to say that if price fails to break structure, definitely it will come back to do what? It will come back to take out this low. So this invalid, once it has been tapped, it has been tapped, and it is only used once guys. It's only used once, and if price keep ranging above it and it fails to break, definitely it's going to break the structure to the upside guys. I have backtested this and it works a lot guys. It works a lot. So on XAUSD guys, I don't want to go more than 20 minutes on this. 6 minutes to go guys. On XAUSD, what can I see? Price has made what? An impulsive move, and what can I see at this point here? Price broke structure guys. I don't want to waste too much time on this. Price, my chart. Price did what? Broke structure to the upside, and now we have a what? In every break of structure to the upside, there is that zone left behind, which is a point of interest guys. Which is a point of interest. This is the zone guys. This is the zone. This is the low, a high, a low. Price came back to mitigate it. Okay, this is more like the zone. So what can we see now? Price is currently at this level guys. A mitigation here. This is the last bearish candle guys. So price came back, mitigate it, came back for mitigation. Now price is currently at this point now. So what can we see? This is the break of structure. This is more like a pullback guys. Sorry, now we are having this impulsive move. On the higher time frame, it is an impulsive move. So now what I'll do now is jump into the lower time frame, which is my 1 hour time frame guys. which is my 1 hour time frame. So if I'm to refine this candlestick, I'll refine it to this point. So price came back to mitigate it. Okay, and we see that push to the upside. This is the unmitigated zone, guys. So price is currently at this level of demand, which sends price to the upside. So we'll be able to figure out this zone. So we are see price is still bullish at this point, guys. Price is still bullish, right? Now what can I say? This is a obvious pullback because on the higher time frame, which is my 2 hours time frame, this candle swept out this low. This is a pullback before we see the push, and now we're having a what? A change of character. 3 minutes to go, guys. We're having what? A change of character. And where is that zone that led to the change of character, guys? This is the zone. This is the zone, guys. This is the zone. So if price comes here, I'm looking to either looking for an opportunity to take a short sell, guys, a short sell, not a long time buy, because on a higher time frame, it's still what? An impulsive move. If this low gets broken, then we get to be looking to what? Take an impulsive move for a sell, guys. So if this low is not broken yet, if this low gets failed to break, definitely we'll be longing this market, guys. So our main bias on this trade is what? Buy. Our main bias is buy because price is currently at our level, but I can't really predict what market is going to do. So what I'll just do is take my Fibonacci to from this high point to this low. This is more like a low, a pullback before what? I see a break of structure. So at this point, at this high to this low, guys, where is that 50 to 61% level? Price has mitigated it already. You see, guys, so this is on XAUSD. Price has mitigated my 50 to 61% level, guys. So if price does not mitigate this, I would have just take this on a demo account, because currently now I'm still backtesting. I don't want to jump into a live account, guys. I don't want to jump into a live account. So my Fibonacci 2 gives me an edge in the forex market where price is likely going to come to before we see price that can either break structure, and now this is a break of structure, a broke structure, either break structure or get rejected. Now price has broken structure to the downside. So this is one move, guys. This is one move. So price has reacted from that 50% level, and it is what? It is once used, guys. It is once used. So this level is no longer active. So now at this point now, sellers are in control. Why? Because this 50% level has been activated. Okay, guys, this 50% level has been activated, guys, which is what? Building more inducement level at this point, guys, which is more like an inducement level for this point. So sellers are in control at this point, guys. Sellers are in control, and buyers are what? Are also in control. So two ways. What can I say inside of this point here? Since this is the low, 1 minute and some seconds to go, guys, to end this video. Price gave what? A break of structure, guys. Price break of structure, and what can we see? This is more like another what? Another level, guys. Another level. What I'll do now is take my Fibonacci to from this high to this low. Where is that 50 to 61% level? This is the 50 to 61% level. So from this high to this low, price came to that level, and what do we see? Price is currently at that level, and now we're having a demand zone. So price came to that level, gave a good push to the downside, guys. This is it. Price came to this level, which is the 60 to 61% level, and did what? It gave a good reaction to the downside. So if I'm to take this trade, guys, I'll be looking to take a buy, because my bias on this trade is to take a buy. So and now I'm currently having a what? A demand zone at this point, guys. So guys, on XAUSD on my account, I'll be looking to long the market, guys. Long the market to this point. So 1 to 2, guys. 1 to 2. Stop is right below this point. Target that next high, guys. 1 to 2. Let's go.